Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel. In this tutorial I'm gonna talk about how to network the computer in real world. So let's see what's gonna happen. Guys, this is our scenario. This computer should be networked with this one, with just Ethernet cable. So I just prepare an Ethernet cable, no different what the category is. Just put the Ethernet cable one side into this computer and another side into that. So this one in here, and the cables, that's because so long, and the other side in here. So let's see in the computers. Let's get started. Guys, before do anything, I have to put an IP address in my network adapter to make connection to each other, computer 1 to computer 2. So I dedicated an IP address 192.168.2.1 with subnet mask, as you can see. After I put my cables into my computer, I have to make sure my adapter's driver is installed. I mean the driver. For checking this point, you have to make the right click on this PC, manage. Into the device manager, you can see the network adapters. My network adapter, as you can see, is installed. My wireless, because I use the laptop, I have two network adapter. My wireless network adapter driver and my Ethernet network adapter driver, both of them are installed. You know, if it's not installed, you can use the auto driver, or you can understanding what's the model of your computers. For example, I want to understand what is the model of my laptop. I put the Win plus R into my keyboard and type in DXDIAG. Enter. Yes, I should be wait. So I need the internet to show you something important. Here into the system, you can realize the system model HP laptop 15-BS1XX. So after I connect to the internet, I'm gonna search on the internet google.com the system model. I should search HP laptop LAN driver download, something like this. Driver and software. You have to download the LAN driver as your model, as your PC, as your main board, or you're using the computer case. I use a laptop here. This is my model. That's oriented serial number. I have to put my serial number, my laptop serial number, and then I can download the driver, or I can use a different site for to download the driver, just to show. First of all, you have to this is the driver I need to download, and automatically it will detect the LAN driver and install it for me. That's so important, because if you just put the LAN into the LAN port as you did not install the network adapter driver, there's no acknowledge for that. So I do not need the Ethernet anymore. I'm gonna disconnect that. I'm going to the network adapter management. For that, Win plus Win R, and type in ncpa.cpl, or you can go to the search bar, type control panel, open it. From control panel, network and sharing center, select it and change adapter settings. This is the place you need to do your configuration, your network configuration. So I use the ncpa.cpl because it's a shortcut for me, and I suggest you use that. In here I can see total the whole network adapters, wireless and virtual network adapters, and my LAN network adapters. As you can see, this is my LAN network adapters, because the driver is already installed and everything is working good. And the other, I do not use the other, just use this one, Ethernet. If you want to understand that, I will unplug the cable. I just unplug the cable. Now it's not working anymore. I plug it again and it's working. That is how you should make sure the driver is working or not, the LAN network is working or not. If there is nothing in here, it just use if you are not going to see nothing in this place, I mean just seeing a Wi-Fi driver or nothing, that means your driver aren't installed. You have to search for the driver, download it, install it, restart the PC, and then it will appear. Or in other case, it doesn't appear in this place. You have to just plug the cable, and if you plug a cable and the other cable plug to the other laptop, it will appear here. So in this Ethernet LAN driver, I'm going to put IP address, Internet Protocol. It's important to, this is the epidemic language to computer can talk each other. So I'm going to put the IP address on my LAN interface. I use the IP address as a subnet mask, computer 1. This computer is computer 1. And right click on it and go to IPv4 address. Use the following IP address because I want to put the IP address manual. What's my IP address? 192.168.2.1. The subnet mask as a default, and okay. There is no more anything. That's all. This is all I have to do in computer 1. And the other things in computer 1, I'm going to control panel again. I'm going to Windows Defender Firewall. If you just in here, you cannot manage this page. That's because your antivirus, Asset antivirus, Avera antivirus, Kaspersky antivirus, because maybe these settings manage under the one antivirus. You have to refer to that antivirus to these things. After entering the Windows Defender Firewall, go to the Allo and App or Features. Here, change settings. In here, I just put a F, file and sharing. Put the file and sharing, and in public network and private. I just select both of them. You can just select private or public or something you just prefer. And okay. This is for computer number 1. I remember the IP 192.168.2.1 and the subnet mask. Let's go to computer number 2. So this is computer number 2. They have the same configuration but the different IPs. ncpa.cpl. In this computer, I also make sure the Ethernet cable is plugged and the Ethernet adapter is installed. Here I select my Ethernet, my target Ethernet, this one. Just put the cable into the Ethernet adapter and right click on it and go to IPv4 address. Use the following IP address because I want to put the IP address manual. We can use the DHCP server in our network or put the IP address as manual. I just use this time manual. In next lessons, I'll show you how to use the DHCP server in your network. 192.168.2.2. The subnet is just put the tab, automatically will be in here. Okay. As you can see, the IP address is okay for PC2 and other things. Control, into the control panel, I'm going to Windows Defender Firewall. This Windows Defender Firewall is completely turned off. This is wrong. I have to turn it on first because of the security, and then Allo and App or Features. In here, change settings, file and printing, sharing. Check both this private and public, and then okay. Finished. This is all I just do that. Now I'm going to ping. There is a amazing tools for testing to connection computer number 1 to computer number 2. I want to understand if this is working or not. How should I understand that? With these tools, press Windows plus R, type in CMD, in CMD, just ping space your IP address. What is the IP address? What is your IP address? With this command ipconfig and enter it, you will see all network adapters and the IP address with the details. And I see my IP address the IP address for me 192.168.2.2. This is computer number 2. All right, I'm going to ping the computer number 1. Ping 192.168.2. My IP address is 22. My target IP address and the computer number 121, and press enter. As you can see, this is going to work. This is working. If you just see the TTL, time to leave, that means computer number 2 is network to computer number 1. I'm going to the computer number 1, and this is computer number 1. Press Windows plus R, type in CMD, ping 192.168.2.21 is my IP address, and 22 is computer 2 IP address, and press enter. That's working. These computers are networked now. They can share with each other. They can just share the files. They can use everything that they want to into the network. So that's it. That's all. If you like this video, just leave me some comment, and don't forget to subscribe and put the ball for next videos to understanding.